Hello, students. Welcome back. Let's discuss a cue card. And what is the cue card? The cue card is describe an item on which you spent more than you expected. एक ऐसी आइटम, एक ऐसे प्रोडक्ट, एक ऐसी चीज के बारे में बताइए जिसके ऊपर आपने उससे ज्यादा खर्च किया जितना आप खर्च करना चाहते थे. आई होप इट्स क्लियर. सपोज you wanted to spend 2000 रुपीज. आप किसी चीज के ऊपर 2000 रुपए खर्च करना चाहते थे, पर आपने उसी चीज के ऊपर ज्यादा खर्च कर दिए. 2 की बजाय 3000 खर्च कर दिए या 4000 खर्च कर दिए. So you should say what it is. उस प्रोडक्ट का नाम बताना है कि वो प्रोडक्ट क्या था जिसके ऊपर आपने ज्यादा पैसे खर्च कर दिए. हाउ मच डिड यू स्पेंड. आपने कितने पैसे खर्च किए. व्हाई यू बॉट इट. आपने वो प्रोडक्ट, वो कमोडिटी, वो थिंग ही क्यों खरीदी. रीजन क्या था उसके पीछे उसको खरीदने का. उसके ऊपर ज्यादा पैसे खर्च करने का रीजन क्या था. एंड एक्सप्लेन व्हाई यू थिंक यू स्पेंट मोर देन एक्सपेक्टेड. और क्यों खर्च किए आपने. सो वी विल डिस्कस 3 things, 3 components in this video. 1, this cue card, a bit of vocabulary, थोड़ी सी vocabulary important which is associated with this, and the follow-ups which of this cue card. इस cue card के जो follow-ups हैं वो डिस्कस करें. सो सबसे पहले vocabulary. I think you know the word budget. Budget is a good word to use in this one. इसमें यूज करने के लिए एक बजट एक अच्छा वर्ड है. What we can say? We can say budgeting is very important. Budgeting is very important. बजट बनाना कि किस चीज के ऊपर कितने पैसे खर्च करने हैं बहुत जरूरी है. Okay, priced at. We can use the word priced at. It was priced at 10,000. उसका जो प्राइस था वो 10,000 था. It was priced at 1,000. उसका प्राइस 1,000 था. Priced at. Regret. Regret means पछतावा. Sometimes we do something, हम कुछ कर देते हैं and later we realize that was wrong. तो हमें पछतावा होता है. The same word is last longer. ज्यादा देर तक चलता है. जैसे कपड़े हैं, जूते हैं, गाड़ी है, तो last longer और long lasting. These shoes are long lasting. These shoes last longer. ये शूज ज्यादा चलते हैं. और these shoes are durable. इन तीनों का एक ही मतलब है, ज्यादा चलना. My shoes last 6 years. 6 साल चले. Grace, good looking. Grace means good looking. The grace of the clothes, the grace of the shoes was outstanding. International brand. You can use this word, international brand. Discount. I think it's a very common word. You can use the word rebate. Rebate and discount is the same thing. Rebate. छूट मिलना. जैसे किसी पे 5%, 10%, 20%, 50% की छूट मिलती है. That is called discount or rebate. and one is rainy days. Rainy days. It could be a good word. रेनी डेज का मतलब बरसात वाला दिन नहीं है. रेनी डेज का मतलब है मुश्किल टाइम. मुश्किल टाइम. Okay, so these are the words which we can use in. So I have cooked a story. मैंने एक स्टोरी कुक की है, फैब्रिकेट की है. इट इज अबाउट शूज. ये जूतों के बारे में. एंड आई हैव अज्यूम्ड माई सेल्फ एज ए स्टूडेंट. और मैंने अपने आप को अज्यूम किया है कि मैं स्टूडेंट हूं. और सारे के सारे फॉलो अप्स भी उसी चीज को ध्यान में रखकर आंसर किए गए हैं. सो व्हाट इज द सिचुएशन लाइक? आई एम going to tell you a brief outline of that. थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ में. मैंने शूज खरीदने थे. पेरेंट्स ने मुझे 2000 रुपीज दिए. मार्केट में गया, told him about my plan, but शॉपकीपर ने आपको एक और आइडिया दे दिया कि you should buy this particular brand because you will be able to buy them cheap. वो वुडलैंड के शूज थे. They were priced at 5,000, but there was a 50% discount on that. उनके ऊपर 50% डिस्काउंट चला था. एंड आई वॉज एबल टू बाय देम फॉर 2500 रुपीज. बट मेरे पास मेरा जो बजट था वो 2000 का था. एंड ही टोल्ड मी सर्टन थिंग्स अबाउट दैट, अबाउट दो शूज. उनके बारे में बताया कि दे आर लॉन्ग लास्टिंग है, वो इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड है, उनकी ग्रेस बहुत अच्छी है, एंड दे आर रिकॉग्नाइज्ड एज द बेस्ट प्रोडक्ट. सो आई स्पेंट 2500 instead of 2000 rupees. So this is my plan. Let's start. Budgeting, the model answer could be like this. Budgeting is very important, especially for the people who are not so well off. जो उतने अमीर नहीं है उनके लिए budgeting बहुत important है. And I am a student. Budgeting is really very important for me. It is very rare that I spend more than I expected. But here I would like to talk about a time when I spent more than I had expected. It was 2 months back, and my old shoes were worn out. टूट गए थे, घिस गए थे. Worn out. Yes, it could be used. Worn out. मेरे पुराने शूज टूट गए थे. So I wanted to buy a new pair of shoes. My parents gave me 2000 rupees. I'm a student. I don't earn any money, and I'm totally dependent on my parents. And I really, as I come from a middle class family, I don't want to bother my parents at all. So I went to market and wanted to buy a pair of shoes for 2000 rupees. But the shopkeeper told me about an offer. He told me that Woodland shoes, Woodland is an international brand, which were priced at 5,000 rupees, were available for 2,500 only because of 50% discount on them. And he told me that these shoes are long lasting, they are of international brand, they have a great grace, and he convinced me that you would not regret buying these shoes. So I thought that I should spend more than I had expected. I purchased it. They were wonderful shoes. They fit me well. And they told me that there is a lifetime guarantee. You can get them repaired anytime. So I purchased it. But after I have been using it for quite long, and they are absolutely perfect, and they fit me well, and their grace is really astonishing, astounding. So this was a time when I spent more than I had expected. So this is a simple story. This is a simple story which you can cook. I hope it will help you. This is just a model answer. ये एक model answer है. You can cook, you can fabricate another story. You may talk about your own real story. So let's move on to the follow-ups. Follow-ups के बारे में मैं आपको एक स्ट्रेटजी पहले भी बता चुका हूं और इस बार भी बता रहा हूं. क्यों? क्योंकि मैंने इसको बहुत बार टेस्ट किया है एंड इट हैज हेल्प्ड thousands of students. What is that? The way of answering the question. आप follow up answer का question कैसे देते हो? 3 points. First, yes or no. Say yes or no. जो भी उसका आंसर आपने देना है, हाँ में देना है, ना में देना है. सेकंड, उसके रीजंस. रीजन एक हो सकता है, दो हो सकते हैं, दो से ज्यादा हो सकते हैं. और लास्ट में एग्जाम्पल. अगर आप एग्जाम्पल कोट करते हो अपनी बात कहने के बाद, आई कैन गारंटी यू वन थिंग, दैट यू विल गेट हाफ बैंड स्कोर एक्स्ट्रा. इफ योर स्कोर is 6.5, and if you answer with the example, if you answer all the questions with example, you will get 7. And if you are at 6, then you will get 6.5. So I will try to answer those questions in the same pattern. Okay. First one is, do you often buy more than you expected? More than you expected. क्या आप आमतौर पे अक्सर ज्यादा खरीदते हो? तो मैं आपको एक बात सजेस्ट करूंगा कि आपने अपने आंसर एक दूसरे से कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट नहीं करने हैं. आपने यहां पे बोल दिया है कि मैं एक स्टूडेंट हूं, तो अपने आंसर्स उसी अलाइनमेंट में देना. So, do you often buy more than you expected? No, I don't buy more than expected. This is the first reason, because I'm a student. I don't earn any money. I'm fully dependent on my parents. My parents fund my education, and I don't want to bother my parents at all. So I always buy the products which are really very necessary for me, which are really very necessary. I don't buy more than I think. For example, if I have to buy one pair of shoes, I would buy one pair of shoes. I would not think of second pair, even if I have money. So this was an example. Okay, second, what do you think young people spend most of their money on? ज्यादातर यंग पीपल किस चीज के ऊपर अपने पैसे खर्च करते हैं? तो यहां में जो फर्स्ट वाला ऑप्शन है ये नहीं है, इसमें हाँ या ना का. तो इसमें सिंपल वो आइटम्स का नाम पूछा है जिनके ऊपर वो ज्यादा खर्च करते हैं. सो I think that youngsters spend most of their money on two or three things. They spend a lot of money on the clothes, shoes, and entertainment. I think they spend lion's share on these items because they want to keep themselves updated with the modern world. So that's why they spend maximum on their clothes, outfits, or shoes and entertainment. They often, for example, they often go to see movies to enjoy with their friends. Next question is, do you think it is important to save money? Do you think it's important to save money? So first one is, yes, it is important to save money. First one is over. Second reason, because life is very uncertain, future is very uncertain. So we must save for rainy days. We must save for rainy days. If we have saved some amount of money and if we face any hardships in our life, we would be able to manage of our own. And we need not ask money from other people. So it's very good to save money. Let's take the example of Corona pandemic. During Corona, the world came to a halt, complete halt. पूरी तरह से रुक गया. There was no more going on. So those who had saved money for such days, they were able to survive very easily. But those who didn't have savings, they suffered a lot and they had to beg from the people. That's why it's really very important to save money. Last question. Do people buy things that they don't need? I would say yes. There are a small proportion of people who buy more things or the things which they don't need because of certain reasons. It could be because they want to show off to the world. वो लोगों को दिखाना चाहते हैं. Or because of certain kind of greed. For example, sometimes people go to buy something in the market or in a shopping mall, and when they see that they will get two things free if they buy two things. So sometimes they really don't need the extra two things, but they buy that thing because they want to get two things free, even though they are not needed at all. So there are people who are very sensible and who don't buy more than they need. But yes, there are some people who buy certain things which they don't need because of one reason or the other. So I hope this video will help you to plan your answer well of this cue card. इस क्यू कार्ड का आप आंसर अच्छे से प्लान कर पाओगे. आपको कुछ नए वर्ड मिले होंगे यहाँ पे. ये वर्ड आपके लिए बहुत अच्छा है. वॉर्न आउट, किसी चीज का घिस जाना या टूट जाना. रेनी डेज, and you would be able to answer these follow-ups well. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like the content, and also subscribe to this channel if you are new to it. Bye. See you later in the next video.